Hi, myself Balpritka. I am the student at Alexander College. Nice to meet you, Rebecca.
Hi, my name is Sting. I'm a student at Alexander College. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Sting and Belpreet. It's nice to meet you both, and thanks for interviewing me today. I am Rebecca Spruceton. I'm the Senior Student Life Officer here at Alexander College, and I also work with the Student Association, and I also am the chair of the Student Refugee Program local committee, and here to give more information about the program itself.
Hey, Rebecca, could you please tell me about Student Life and Student Refugee Program?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So, Student Life works with the Alexander College Student Association, and we work to organize a bunch of different community events, as well as cultural events, as well as just trying to get students involved so they can make new friends and also volunteer within the AC community and get out there and get new experiences. And then the Student Refugee Program, which is also known as the SRP program. We actually started that in February of 2017. It is run by a nonprofit organization called the World University Services of Canada, which is also known as WUSC. And they've been running this program for a really long time. And basically what we do is we help to sponsor students from various countries from around the world. For the SRP program, we also, myself and the Student Association, we work together to help the students that we sponsor every year to come here to Canada to settle in. And as I said, that $5 fee goes to help support them with their living costs and just in general help them settle here in Canada. And so we're basically just a support system for them throughout their time that they are studying at Alexander College.
Hey, Rebecca, I just had another question. I was wondering, what are the do's and don'ts for new and future students when applying?
So one of the most important aspects of when you're coming to a new place to study is really obviously focusing on the academics, but also focusing on getting involved. So that could be in the student association, that could be starting a club, or it could just be overall helping to do event planning. Currently, we're doing lots of virtual event planning. So we do lots of different things like trivia night, movie night, games night. And that really just helps students to meet new friends, and it really helps them to basically put together like a support community for themselves because it's really important that you don't feel lonely. So Student Life is really here to support the student body kind of outside of the academic realm. Really just create a community for yourself because that's really one of the main important things when you're coming to a new country or a new place to live is to meet new friends and really get to know the staff and also the faculty.
How the student gets to more involved in the student life and the AXA to experience the volunteer hours or the paid jobs?
Yeah, so that's actually a really great question. So when at the start of each semester, we do have Welcome Week. So that basically tells the students what there is for them to get involved in. I also do organize that week. So I talk a lot about the different forms of volunteerism, both in the AC community and also how you can get involved in outside the AC community. But we do have the student engagement program, which is our volunteer program here at AC. And students have basically two different pathways that they can go. But it's just a really great way. They could choose to start their own club. So it could be an interest that you might have. It could be cooking or nutrition or maybe esports, anything. And then also there is the student association. So you could become a council member, which is a volunteer position, and you basically meet on a weekly basis with the rest of the members, and you can come up with different events and ways that you can get involved. And overall, you basically accumulate a certain amount of hours, and at the end of that, we give you a certificate and also a reference letter. And you can also use myself as a reference. So it's a really great way for you to kind of build up your resume and just get more experience.
Since we've moved to online classes, how has the student life and SRP program changed?
Since last March of 2020, basically all of the student life services did go online. So we used to do a lot of in-person events, like we would have pizza day. We would also do lots of off-campus types of parties and cultural celebrations, and that all came to abrupt end. But we've done a wonderful job of transitioning to online. So we've brought in a lot of different like virtual classes, from yoga to nutrition classes. Also, we have all of our student association meetings online. Our student association has been super active in putting together a variety of different contests, cultural celebrations, as well as like, once again, like trivia night, movie nights. As for the SRP program, that one has been a bit tricky at times. Once again, we have Zoom and we have other ways of meeting with the students that are in the program. So that is on a regular basis each week. The local committee, which is the committee that helps to support the SRP students, they meet through Zoom, as well as I, on a regular basis, meet with the SRP students. So I just think the transition has been pretty seamless, and we just try our best to come up with different ideas and ways of making sure that we're supporting everyone as best we can.
As a AC student, as for the new upcoming, also the students might not much be aware of the involvement. So how much it is important for them to involve?
I think what I would say to new students, or even students that have just been here for maybe one semester or two, is really concentrate, number one, on your studies. Make sure you get your textbooks right away, everything that you need. And really do follow what your instructor tells you to do. But also there is the other side of that, not only academics, but it's really important that you try to meet new friends, really get involved with the staff as well. Find out about the different opportunities that are available to you, such as the Writing and Learning Center, so for tutoring, also our health and wellness counseling. And also when it does come to student life, it's really great for you to learn more about like the events that we offer each week, as I said, because that's a great opportunity for you to either volunteer or meet other friends, because we have a great tons of like staff and students and a really wonderful support community here. So I just want to say to students, just get involved right away and really get to know what can help you. Something actually just to add to the Student Refugee Program is the fact that there is the local committee. So the local committee is made up of about 8 different staff and faculty members, and it is there to really help support the students that are sponsored by the program. And we meet with them on a regular basis, as well as we meet together as a committee on a regular basis to make sure that we are doing our jobs to help support these students, as well as we put together lots of different fundraising activities to help support the students throughout the year. And we recently actually just did an online fundraiser where we used actually for the first time GoFundMe, and we sent it out to a lot of our family, friends, people to help support us with the cause, and also to expand the basically talking about what the program is and how everyone in the community can support it. So that's really essential for people to know.
Thanks, Rebecca, for answering all of our questions. It's really meaningful and very informative to us. It would also increase our own experience to the AC, and also I'm really thankful to have that. Yeah.
Yeah, just as Belpre said, it was really useful for us and then for our future experiences. And we're really thankful for that. Thank you, Rebecca.
I'm also very thankful too for having both of you interview me today, and also spreading the word about the SRP program and also student life. And I do hope more students get involved in the community and meet more friends. And that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.